Welcome to the 14th episode of Mario Party Origins, where we take a look at the console and handheld Mario Party games in depth. And today we're looking at the next 3DS installment Mario Party title, Mario Party Star Rush. This is another forgettable game, and probably a little overhated as well. And I ironically enjoyed this game, and to this day I kind of like it, honestly. But why do I like this? Is it actually that good? Time to find out. Alright, so knowing that there's no plot, we're going to skip. I mean, there's not going to be anything interesting going on anyway. Alright, so what about the roster? Now, we did lose a few characters. Well, actually, not really that many new characters. Now, here's an odd thing that they added in Star Rush that makes no sense to me. You have to actually unlock characters, some from the start, and like you have to get like a bunch of points by playing boards and stuff to actually get a bunch of characters, to get all the characters. Really weird they do that, but whatever. Anyway, the roster for this game is pretty good. We still have the same 6-7 characters you see in the Mario Party series. Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Wario, Waluigi, Yoshi, Toad. We still have Toadette, we still have Rosalina, still Donkey Kong's playable, and a new character playable, Diddy Kong. Surprising that he wasn't on any on the Wii games or anything else, but hey, it's nice to see Diddy playable. Alright, so what about the boards? Now, this is an interesting gameplay mechanic. It's not, and it's actually ironically preferred more than the card gimmick that I don't think, like, I don't know, like 8 people like. I'm one of those 8 people, I guess. But yeah, so this is interesting. You start the game as playing as Toads. Yeah, if you don't like... Now, just to be aware, I don't hate Toad as a character. He's actually one of my favorite Mario characters. Although I think Paper Mario fans are pretty scared of them. I think there's a reason why. So yeah. But yeah, the gameplay is basically everyone rolls at the same time. It's not like take turns or something. Everyone rolls at the same time. You have like a map with a grid and stuff. And basically you just move around like normal and get to a destination you need to go to. And honestly, it's actually kind of cool. It's not, fun is subjective obviously, but I think I prefer this more than like a majority of like the other bad Mario parties made by IndieCube. And probably this is the better one, if anything. But regardless, the gameplay is pretty cool. This mode is called Toad Scramble, by the way, I forgot to say that. So yeah. So, do you play as other characters? Kind of. After like a few turns or something, other characters will show up on the map. Like you have to grab the characters, of course. Like you'll see Toad, you'll see Wario or Rosalina or Mario. You'll see them on the map. If you grab them, they each have their own dice, and if you want to, you can play as them. There is a chance you can lose them, of course, and go back to Toad through special events. Regardless, you can kind of play as the characters, but you're not guaranteed to get your favorite Mario character, by the way. So yeah. So yeah, I think that's all I said for Toad Scramble. And the rules are still saying get the most stars, you win, just like classic Mario Party. So yeah. What about the boss fights? Alright, well, let's talk about mini games actually. Yeah, the mini games are god. There's like literally less than 20 of them. It is a pretty pathetic. No, okay, not less than 20, around 20. It is a pretty pathetic number of mini games we have. And most of them are free-for-alls, there's no 1v3s, and there are no 2v2s either, so yeah, this length of minigames is definitely the lowest amounts compared to the others. But they're still pretty alright. They're pretty good for the most part. Lava, Labyrinth, Piranha, Platomia, Jump Conclusion, Wheeling Wagon, Fruit Foe, Top It Up, Parkour War. There's some good free-for-alls, but again, there's just not that many. But what about the boss fights? They return from Mario Party 9 and from the other Mario Parties, and honestly, I don't know, they're kind of just okay, honestly. Like, none of the bosses really interest me. Mega Goomba, King Boo. The only one I can say is good is really the Bowser fights. All the others are just kind of just bland or something. Like, I don't know the best way to describe it. They're just not that interesting compared to the other games, honestly. So yeah. That's the boss fights, I guess. But don't worry, if there are actually other modes that have other mini games. And one of my modes, probably my favorite in the series, Coin Athlon. This time you can choose whoever you want, thank God. and there are 10 mini games. You could choose a total. You could choose a set of 3, and you have to see who gets the most coins. The more coins you collect, the more further you'll go around the board, either 3, 5, or 7 rounds. And honestly, it's extremely enjoyable in my opinion, and I think this is probably the best mode in Mario Party Star Rush. So yeah, pretty fun. Coin-a-thon's pretty good, honestly. And probably the highlight of Mario Party Star Rush for me. Probably the one mode I actually remembered replaying a ton, honestly. So yeah. So that's that. Other modes. What else do we have? Oh boy. There's also Bowser mini games, but it sucks that they're only stuck in Coin-a-thon and not the actual modes. Bowser mini games from 6, 5, like the free-for-all mini games from like 4, 5 through 7. Yeah, those. Sucks they're stuck in Coin-a-thon, but it is what it is, I guess. Alright, what else is there? The other modes, we have Balloon Bash, I think, is that what it's called? Something like that. I have to find the modes. Something like that. But yeah, this is more of the classic Mario Party that we're all used to, though. Balloon Bash. Okay, I was right. This is more the classic Mario Party that you're used to, except you're rolling at the same time. You can choose whoever you want. But it's just one board that's kind of just tiny. It's just not that fun either, honestly. I don't know. And then a bunch of other modes. Mario Shuffle, which is, you need Amiibo to play this game. Not really. You don't have to use Amiibo. There's also the violin game or whatever. I think that's what it's called. I don't remember what that one's called. And we have a puzzle game, which is alright, I'm not good at it, and the last one being the challenge tower or something like that. So yeah, this game just has way too many modes added, but they can't stick with one mode specifically. So yeah, it's just a huge mess of modes. They should just stick with one main mode and that's it. But I guess you just want more to do. But whatever. Alright, I think I talked about everything in Mario Party Star Rush, and I guess the music, it's alright. Nothing too special or anything, so yeah. Alright, that's it for Star Rush. Final thoughts? Yeah, I kinda like it. There's some pluses, there's some minuses, there's some pros and cons, probably a better example. But I still had a lot of fun playing this, honestly, and it's probably the best in the 3DS game. Not the best handheld, definitely the best in the 3DS Mario Party. Alright, that's it. Oh no, it's time. Join me back here next time for the next episode of Mario Party, or just really take a look at Mario Party, the top 100. This is going downhill as hell. This is gonna go downhill. Later, folks.